Faizi. Ms. Faizi, I know the Afghan Women's Organization well, and I would like to thank you and Sister Adina Niazi and all your team for the important work you are doing. I would like to ask you about the situation for women and girls today in Afghanistan. Particularly, I'm concerned about the households with no male members, which can make it difficult or at times impossible for that household to go out and access the humanitarian aid. So could you please speak to the situation for women and girls and the situation for households without male members of the family? And what specific recommendations do you have for what Canada can do to make sure that humanitarian aid gets to those households?
Ms. Piazzi, go ahead, please.
Thank you. And thank you so much for your support of our organization. In terms of women, as Mr. Amiri has indicated, food scarcity is one of the biggest problems. So it's imperative that we're able to get aid inside Afghanistan through independent, trusted NGOs and multilateral organizations. Health, there's a lot of issues in terms of access to health. A lot of hospitals or healthcare facilities have shut down. A lot of the doctors have left, and so it's difficult for people to access, particularly women, to access healthcare and education. So in terms of education, it's unclear whether or not higher education will be available and what types of restrictions might be put on women in terms of those. You've pointed rightly that women who do not have a male household, given the restrictions that Taliban have put on the movement of women who do not have a male, somebody to be able to escort them, is significantly more challenging. And so in terms of being able to meet those needs, we need to be able to have women healthcare, women to be able to provide healthcare to them, whether it's through mobile units, and also to be able to ensure that, put some pressure on the Taliban to ensure that they enable these women who do not have a male counterpart to be able to have access to much needed resources.